Welcome everybody to Monday Night Combat. I'm Gigi Stack coming at you live along with my co-host Chip Valvano.
Looking forward to a great matchup, Gigi. Chocolate and mayonnaise in the same cake recipe.
Hello there, this is Grinning Gaming
Give us two forks. Let's take it to the field of combat.
This is a game at Loco Moco when I play as the gunner. This is how I open most of the time. I just select an offensive and use a quick stand guard to give myself a little extra armor and my team a little 10 if I stay long enough, just to give us that little bit extra. When you start off as the gunner, it's best that you switch off to the mortar, because you can go with long range, get multiple attacks in that little AoE, especially when you go with that first offensive, you do more damage, and when the distance is long enough, your one shot splits up into two shots. You wait one level with the auto rocket. That was a nasty little hit by chest barrel. You see, I just leveled. Now at the start, it's if the other team is playing as a team, it can be pretty hard.
Someone's on a roll.
But as you can see on my right, the products that I have is Insight, which gives myself 200 health at starter level to myself. The second that I have is another health that gives 200 health per kill to me and to my allies near me, which can give me a total of 300 per kill I get, and it scales every time I level. And the third and final piece that I have is the loot magnets, which I personally think that cannot go without, so that you can get all those far away points from 1000 distance away, to give you that little bit of extra that you don't need to grab them and run right into them. You see, I just leveled into level 4. I didn't use anything at level 3, because then you can easily get an offensive and a level 3 rocket right when you get level 4. If you use it, you cannot use it at level 3 anything. So I had the assault grab me.
We've got a kill streak, everybody.
If he would had any follow-up with that a teammate followed me, followed him, I would have been gone, but apparently his team stayed behind, and only a little bit later I decided to go for a little Regenitol, which apparently at that time saved my ass, because I was then able to kill Leo with it. It's important that you try to help the teams as much as possible. When they are getting grabbed, just keep hitting the enemy. I just used the ejector because I saw the enemy was passing right next to it. And then when he's passing right next to it and it hasn't been used, it's so easy to make him get in this, at least in this level, to give him that little boost of the H and get the kill. That's $250 well spent, and you actually get a lot back. Which then resulted in a left tower kill. It is very important that you kill bots, because some of those bots can really hurt you, especially those bigger bots. Then I decided to look a little to the right, thought to help out, but
oh, if I'm not mistaken, yes, there's Bullseye. He's out on the field. Oh, look
that
out.
guy's crazy.
Oh, Pit Girl's got tears in her eyes.
And Bullseye is on the field. It is always a little bit handy to get up there to Bullseye, because he gives that little bit. He gives juice, he gives juicy, he drops churros, he drops a little bit of armor.
Bullseye is off the field. Nice shooting, everybody.
It's just
what the?
handy little
you got
extras.
15 seconds until the Annihilator is
If you can
ready
get
to
a kill
go.
of it on the enemy, it's also nice. Gremlins, little nasty creatures. The problem that we had here is that the enemy already camped the Annihilator a little bit. As we all know, the Annihilator comes every 5 minutes. And at 30 seconds before that, we get a warning. And then at 15 seconds again. Problem here, enemy team tried there very hard to get it. Our team, it was just me, the Assault, and Captain Sparks that tried to get it. If the other team just camps there, they don't actually need the money at that time. If they can hold it long enough, there will eventually be someone that has the money. And as you can see that I typed there, I used my Spunky accidentally
Back in the game.
too soon, which resulted in me just dying. There you can see they try to nail the Annihilator because you see it going blue. As the gunner, it's at that time handy to use the smash if you can get near it, because the smash cancels any Annihilator attempt at that moment. Even if it is for just that little second, it even can drop them off. Combat Girl has her kitties constantly firing at you. The Leo had his shield up there, I don't know for how long. So if they just grab you once and all those kitties are there, they just wipe you down. If you're not assisted by allies. Doesn't matter how fast you level. As a gunner, I also try to go with the mortars to go over the edge, because it doesn't have a range. It is easily so that you can just use the mortar, go at a very high angle and just keep on mortaring the enemy base. I tried that once. It wasn't as effective because it is very long time before the mortars land, and you don't have actually a lot of visibility, because the slightest change can make him go way off. The enemy eventually did get the Annihilator, so I just went with the cash that I had and went for a little gorilla. It is so good because then everyone, if you go for a gorilla very fast after they get the Annihilator, they will get off guard.
Hot shots, Combat Girl, respawn.
And then you can just grab some kills that you can need to get that cash.
Made it at home. I've had my own silkworm farm for 14 years
out
now.
That you didn't get the Annihilator.
Stunning chip.
I like it.
So level 5 and 6 are used on defensive. Level 7, nothing. The same as I did on level 3. And on level 8, it's the same as on level 4. You go with rocket level 4 and offensive level 4. Because with the gunner, your minigun changes into a dual minigun, which has 100 more ammo load, which changes from 200 to 300, and it shoots faster. But that's only for your minigun.
Bullseye is on the field. Look at him go.
The mortar changes at level 3 to 3 shots. If the distance is long enough, it can result in massive damage to anything that is far away. See, that was just a little example of 2 kitties. I don't know what level the enemy Combat Girl had, but it's just brutal.
That'll be
Just
it
a little
for Bullseye
forward.
for now.
There we go.
so fast if you're not careful. I think we can. We went very lucky on this because, as far as I never saw anyone of the enemy team do it, they never taunted, but neither did we. Taunting is extremely helpful because it gives 100 extra cash if you kill someone.
Hotshot's veteran respawn.
Just a little extra bot buying. These normal bots cost 500. The larger bot has a lot of health, can tank a little. It's best if you can have that one go in front and the two smaller bots behind it, because the two smaller bots, they cancel usage of skills. For example, if one of those enemy bots would have been near me, I can't go into my tank mode, I can't use my rockets, and I cannot use my smash, which is painful.
Frustrating as it might be for that Iceman, you have to be happy for that Slim
by the enemy
Look how
team.
excited it is.
Oh boy, it brings a smile to your face.
It does.
Again, Combat Girl killing me. Because there were just so many cats.
Gnarly, Charlie.
Annihilator very soon, if I'm not mistaken. Because it is every 5 minutes, but not 5 minutes to the mark. It's 5 minutes from the last time it was used. And since it needs a couple of seconds to activate, you can't say 100% sure when, but if you got the timage right, you can say it's about now, or it's in a minute or something. So you can give your team that little bit of a heads up if you follow that timing perfectly. Because if your team Annihilator is within the minutes, you don't have to wait until the announcer says it, because sometimes you score a kill or a bot streak or somebody else. It can just say from, hey, Annihilator in 15 seconds, then you only have 15 seconds to... What? So soon? They didn't say 30? Then you have to rush there, even if your team doesn't say anything. Another Regenitol, it's always so handy to get Regenitol.
Look at that, the Annihilator ready for action.
Again now, at a perfect timing to kill the veteran.
Annihilator Hotshot! Brought to you by Chester.
And at that time you just say, screw it with him. You just want to go for the Annihilator, but they were so fast on that Annihilator. They canned it immediately, causing no one else to get close to it. An advantage of an Annihilator is that there's so many coins of all the boss that got killed. And if you have the loot magnet, or the money magnet, like I do, you can just grab all those coins and
I really need to do something about
who knows,
GG
even level of
Jr.
it.
He's lost another job. Won't go back to school.
Oh, try an exorcism. Look at it hurt.
I tried so hard on that chest because I knew there was a cat at my spot from our Combat Girl, so I tried to lure him into it.
Hotshot assault killed.
He will be missed.
At that time,
Iceman goes under
from level 10, because at level 9 I lose defensive
Ooh,
to
that's a
max
headache.
health. From level 10 you can choose what you want. Mostly I go for smash, unless I am that kind of extra support for the team. Then I
Time to shoot the
think
great.
Who wants to
of
take
using
a shot at Bullseye? He's on the field
like
for your
turret mode.
amusement
Because your
and
turret
your
mode
shooting pleasure.
gives
If
you
I was down there,
extra
I'd fire it away.
armor at the start, and gives everyone else within those lines, as you can see the little shields, every second it gives so many extra armor to you and your allies. If you and Leo at that time work together, everything at level 4 I think you can get to 100 armor per second or something. If everyone works together, and then you have a Combat Girl Healing behind you. You can yield so much, so hard to be killed at that time. And the advantage in arm and turret mode is your cooldown on your turret, on your rocket is so drastically reduced. I think it's like less than half of its original. Every couple of seconds. Then I use my spunky. I noticed the combat girl trying to play with me. I just said, screw it, go for a monkey. And for the other bot, just go around it, and when she comes down, rocket her, shoot her with my mortar because my minigun needed reloading, and just go for the kill together with the assault.
Wicked.
And went for a little push on the bot to help our combat girl. One of our bots decided to do nothing there. Apparently. Very frustrating. If you have a little time off and you're not attacking anything, just reload all your weapons. Because sometimes you don't want to be in that moment when you're starting to get into the action and you shoot like 5 shots and you're out of ammo. When you're at low health, just grab that mortar, go a little bit back, make it harder for them to hit you. And if you're lucky, like me, at that time, and someone else spawns a jackpot, you can just go behind the jackpot and just blur away with those mortars. It goes through your own bot, so you don't get hit by splash. You don't need to worry about that.
Oh, the Iceman really racking up the assists there.
Indeed they are.
I think it would have been best if I just went back and instead what did I do? I went to the money ball and got shot by a rocket turret.
Still reeling from the cancellation of their year-end pizza party by Coach Farrat.
That hurts.
At pizza, everybody loves pizza. 30 seconds until the Annihilator is ready. Coming to you, did you see that? We've got 15 seconds until the Annihilator is ready to go.
It's always handy when you're inside a game to just look at the map sometimes and see where everybody else is. Because then you can go, hey you, get over here. Why is everybody here?
I have no idea.
This time we went all immediately for the Annihilator. We saw that the enemy was there. I just used my smash, got him off. I saw my ally trying to get the Annihilator, and then I just went in front of him, used my tank mode just to get in front of them so they couldn't kill my ally. Apparently when I got out, he was already out of getting to the Annihilator. Then I went for it. I was lucky that nobody was trying to get me. Those cats were there, but at that level, if it's only one, you can just grab that kill, grab that damage. You just don't care, you just want that Annihilator to get done. Now I just went for Cheeky Cantor, because when you just ride that chicken twice, when your team does that, the chicken dies. You don't even need to get all the damage, just riding it twice is enough. And when you get that chicken, you get the golden egg, and the golden egg is a little boost for everyone.
Extreme kill streak.
It is? You know it is.
That was amazing.
As I tried to get the chicken, to ride the chicken again, I just noticed that someone else was getting it. And I just got a grab on another enemy. See, our spin increases, our critical chance increases. And at that time I just went for the juicy. Just don't care about the money if you've got enough. And just grab those kills. especially if you have a team of one of the enemy's team that just wants to escape. This is an example of a lot of kiddies together when they are going to deal half of the life I had, which is 4k, which is pretty much in this game. Especially if you see the enemy has a jackbot, you have a jackbot, and again with all those kiddies you just have to try to get it in time. The best thing that at that time I could have done was to use smash, like that, but then close to the kiddies and to the enemy bots, because a smash at close to enemy bots or kiddies or anything from turrets, not regular turrets but turrets dropped from supports or anything like that, it stuns them for a little bit. That time I just got grabbed by the monkey and got shotted by the combat girl. And you see we are at a big advantage in money. I just noticed. It should have been gone already, but we should have already won. Apparently we didn't, because
hot shot combat girl killed.
if you didn't know, you can use hotkeys to get that levels. You can just press that B if you didn't change anything. Press that B button. Just study the first times you play your character what number is what skill. Which is basically is from left to right. It's just 1, 2, 3. 4 is offensive and 5 is defensive. So you just can go B4, B and just immediately use that skill points into your offensive, for example.
Sometimes sun, sometimes rain.
This time we just didn't care about the chick. I just went to defend that one little bot. The one little bot got down. I just went into turret mode, used my juice and just whacked at that ball. Then I decided to try to kill the Leo, which failed. Bad idea from my part. I just had to go for it at that money ball. Just try to kill it as much as possible. It would have helped a lot more than just that little bit. Every few percent is a few percent that can help you. That can help you to kill that money ball faster when you get the money ball down again. Because now you have to get another set of balls there, trying to hope one reaches it.
GG, there's 15 seconds until the Annihilator is back.
It's not that easy. And since we got the money ball down, there is another jackpot of us that got spawned because the money ball is down. You have one jackpot that spawns every couple of seconds.
Green and good to go.
Oh, this is good.
Here comes the thunder.
The enemy combat girl did an excellent job at defending her position.
Iceman Spark.
Another Annihilator now.
Can you believe the Icemen buying bots like they've got all the money in the world?
That's how you win this game.
And the enemy got it so fast, as you could have seen right in the middle of the map. When you're dead, you can. It's just better than go to the map point to see where everybody is. And when it's Annihilator time and you died at that time, just to see if that little green ball turns blue or not, so you can really know. F it, we won't get the Annihilator. Level 15, so I'm now at max level. Trying to hide behind behind that glass. Grabbing just all the bucket that I can get. Leo has converted one of our boss, which is so painful because he can increase the damage speed it does. So I just now went for my juicy again. I just grabbed all the juice there was from those bots. saw they were far away, I just went with my mortar, kept spamming that mortar at that far away distance. Extra damage at the triple ball that it does. It just wipes them away with that little AoE if he has it. If they're in it overall AoE. I apparently killed somebody, I have no idea who or how. It doesn't matter how high level you are, those bigger balls just keep hurting you. And at higher level, if you're smashing that match, you just smash, all the smaller balls die. The little bit larger balls just need a little bit of extra.
Hurry up.
And they die too, which can make it so much easier. Just needed to go with my balls, dodge the other balls that there were.
Iceman for the win.
Got my juicy again, went for it, smash, fire at it, and when I saw I was almost about to die, just smash, and that's